Everyone, this is Money Collector. Today we have a new coin pick, a coin collection. This is a Danish Kroner or Krone. And before we continue, let us have a little history. Denmark or Danish Denmark, pronounced as ๊danmɑɡ. Officially, the Kingdom of the Denmark is a Nordic country and the southernmost of the Scandinavian nations. The sovereign state is southwest of Sweden and south of Norway, and bordered south by Germany. The Kingdom of Denmark also comprises two autonomous constituent countries in the North Atlantic Ocean, the Faroe Island and the Greenland. Denmark proper consists of a peninsula, a Jutland, and an archipelago of 443 named islands, with the largest being the Zealand, Funen, and the North Jutlandic Island. The islands are characterized by flat, arable land and sandy coast, a low elevation, and a temperate climate. Denmark has a total population of 5.8 million as of this year 2018. The United Kingdom of Denmark emerged in the 10th century as a proficient seafaring nation. So they are the legends of the Vikings, the Nordic Norway, the Denmark, this Danish, and in the struggle for the control of the Baltic Sea, Denmark, Sweden, and Norway, we ruled together under one sovereignty or one sovereign ruler in the Kalmar Union, and was established in 1397 and ending with the Swedish secession in 1523. The areas of Denmark and Norway remained under the same monarch until 1814 and often referred to as the Dano-Norwegian Realm, or simply the Denmark-Norway. Beginning in the 17th century, there were several devastating wars with the Swedish Empire, and ending with the large cessions of territory to Sweden. So lot of land area and water area from Denmark went to Sweden because they lost to the war, just like in the Golan Heights of Israel. They took it from Syria as a booty, or a war booties. And after the Napoleonic Wars, Norway was ceded to Sweden, and while Denmark kept the Faroe Island, Greenland, and the Iceland. So basically, and on papers, the Iceland, the Greenland, and the Faroe Islands, which is our small nation and countries, and speaking in Nordic language or Icelandic languages, like the Denmark also. And in the 19th century, there was a surge of nationalist movements, which were defeated in the 1864 Second Schleswig War. The Denmark remained neutral during the World War I. That is why during the World War I, which is started in Austria, and Archduke Ferdinand was assassinated. I don't know who assassinated him. They came from Poland, I don't know, or Germany, or I don't know. Sorry if I forgot about my history. But my favorite part of the history is the starting of the World War One. And my favorite character there is the Duke of or Archduke of Austria, which is Archduke Ferdinand. I think Archduke Ferdinand the first or the second. And in April 1940, a German invasion saw a brief military skirmishes or a little struggle from the Danish resistance movement, and was active from 1943 until the German surrender in May 1945. So the Denmark was not devastated by the wars on World War II. An industrialized exporter of agricultural produce or products in the second half of the 19th century, Denmark introduced a social labor market reforms in the early 20th century and created the basis of the present welfare state model with a highly developed mixed economy. And speaking of economy, we have here the Danish Krone. We have here the 5 coin of Danish Krone, which has a memorabilia or a leftover coins from Denmark from some of my friends. The krone, the plural or the kroner, and the sign is KR or the DKK or Denmark kroner, is the official currency of Denmark, Greenland, and the Faroe Island. So if you were going to Denmark or Greenland, you can find these coins also. Like this one came from the Greenland, and this one gave it to me by a seafarer or a friend, came from the Faroe Island. So the kroner was introduced in January 1875, both by the ISO code or the International Standard Code DKK, and the currency sign as KR, and are in common use. The former precedes the value, the latter in some contexts follows it. The currency is sometimes referred to as the Danish crown, which we can find here the signs of crowns. And historically, crown coins have been minted in Denmark since the 17th century, and 1 krone is subdivided to this one. We have here a 1 krone subdivided into 100 or I don't know how to pronounce it, ore. And ore, the name ore possibly derived from the Latin aureus, meaning gold coin or ores. And altogether there are 11 denominations of krone, but I only have here 4 kinds of denomination, which is the 1 krone, the 2 kroner, the 5 kroner, and the 10 kroner. And formerly there are more or coins, but those were discontinued due to the inflation of the economy, and the market value was downgraded. Let us start now. Here, this is the 1 krone. This is called a Margaret II or Margaret II 1 krone. And this is a 90, I don't know, this is a early release. This is a year 2000, but this was released, the first series and release was in 1992, but this one I have here is a year 2001 krone. And the metal here is a copper nickel and weighs just 3.6 grams. and the diameter is 20.15 millimeter, and the thickness is 1.6 millimeter. This is a round shape, and the medal alignment is going up like this. If you want to read it, face this up, and this is also a, and here we can find here a crown here, a crown, I think crown, and the obverse, this is the obverse, is the new royal monogram. I showing a 3 crown here, 1, 2, 3 crowns, and between these crowns there is a little hole here, a circular hole, and the lettering here is all letter M, a heart. If you zoom in this, we can find a heart in here. We have here also, and no, it's only 2. And this is the LG 2000 LG, as very tiny small letter here on the left side of the year 2000, and there is a GP and space PA, and the reverse is the drawing based on a prehistoric drawings. I don't know, but some Vikings movies and Viking tattoos, I can see this, or I can find this kind of illustrations or drawings. This is called a prehistoric drawings, and there is a 2 hearts, one here on the left and one here on the right, on each side of the whole, and it represent the royal mint, and there is a 1 krone here written over here, and Denmark here, or Denmark. So next we have here a 2 krone or 2 kroner, and also a 2 kroner Margaret or Margaret Kroner. This is a 1992. Yes, this is the first release, a 1992 2 krone or 2 kroner, but also with a round hole in the middle, and the same design on the 1 krone. This is a copper nickel, and a 5 gram in weight, 5.9 gram in weight, and a 24.5 millimeter in diameter, a 1.8 millimeter in thickness. This is a round end with a hole in the middle. A middle alignment is also going up, and the same here on the obverse, the new royal monogram, showing 3 times between the 3 crowns, 1, 2, 3, lettering letter M here and here and here, so there is a 3 letter M, and the hearts also 1, 2, and the date down here. And this is a LG 1992 PA GPA, and on the reverse, the drawing based on a prehistoric drawings, the heart of the royal mint, and the right on the whole, left and right of the whole, there is a left heart here, and also a right heart here. Let us focus this a little. You can see there is a heart here, and also here. This is a 2 kroner, and a lettering here, a 2 kroner Denmark. Next we have here the same design of a kroner. This is a 5 kroner Margaret II, or 5 kroner Margaret II, and they have a the same design here. And by the way, Margaret II is the Queen of Denmark, and as well as the supreme authority of the Church of Denmark and the commander-in-chief of the Danish defense. And she was born in House of Glucksburg, a royal house in origins in northern Germany. She was the eldest child of the Frederick IX of Denmark and Ingrid of Sweden. As you know, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, England, they have a royal families that were tied together, and also in France during the Napoleonic time. And as of now, Margaret II is still alive and well. She is 78 years old and was born in April 16, 1940 during the war on Amalienborg, Copenhagen, Denmark. And her name was a very long name. This letter M here and here and also here, a letter M. You can see that stands for Margaret Alexandrine Durhildur Ingrid. You know, the royal families, royal people doesn't use a family name, just their names because of their highness ranks. And this is a 5 kroner. The obverse is shown a 3 times royal crowns, 1, 2, 3 crowns. You can see that there is a crown here, a crown here, and crown here, and a hole in the middle. This is a 2 hearts here, 1 and 2 hearts here with the royal mint, and 3 letter M, 1, 2, 3. And the date, this is a LG 1994 GPA, but these coins were minted first on 1990 until last year 2017. And on the reverse, a drawing of the prehistorical drawings here, and the hearts on both sides represent the royal mint. A lettering of 5 kroner here, and Denmark lettering down here, and the edge is reeded, and both of them are reeded the same. This one, but this one the year is 1991. This is much older than this coin, a year older. And the last, we have here a 10 kroner, also a Margaret II, but this is the second portrait of Her Majesty Margaret II. This is a aluminum bronze, a different kind of metal they use here. This is a 10 kroner. 10 kroner. The obverse, this is the obverse, and the reverse is this one. This is the portrait of Margaret II, and to the right, a lettering of Margaret II, Denmark's drawing, and translation is Margaret II, Heart Queen of Denmark, LG GP. I don't know. This is the first series or the first issue or first release of this kind of coin, a 10 Denmark coin. This is a 1989 Denmark coin, Denmark 10 kroner. And on the reverse, the value here, a 10 kroner on the bottom, the 10 kroner here, and the coat of arms of Denmark here, a crown on the top. There is a circle. There's an ornamental, they call this ornamental decoration on the left and the right side of the coin in the middle. And the smooth is smooth, the edge is smooth, unlike the 5 and the other coins. They have a reeded edge. So, and the middle is also a going up formation. This is a little heavy, a 7-gram aluminum bronze, but looks like gold. I don't know if there is a special release of this or a commemorative that has been released in gold. We would be happy to find that one. This is a round shape, and the diameter is 23.35 millimeter, and the thickness is just 2.3 millimeter, but it's a little heavy. So that's it. That is our coin of the day, or coin pick, a kroner or krone from Denmark, and both of these can be used on Greenland and in Faroe Islands, and also in the other country that using a kroner, or in Iceland also. So this is it. This is a Danish Krone. Thank you for watching, but don't forget to subscribe on this channel, comment on this video, and share it on social media and Facebook, Twitter, and on your Instagram. Thank you for watching. This is Money Collector. See you on our next video.